One of the #1 comments you'll hear from people when you ask about a truck driving career is they'll always tell you it's not so much a job change, it's more of a lifestyle change. What do they mean by lifestyle change? Well, let's take a look at that. Talk about it right after this.
Everybody get up.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mark Staite, back here talking with you. Come on aboard here to the darkened parking lot of HEB Distribution Center in Temple, Texas. That's where I'm at today. And this one, I had never really thought about it, but you know, I gave that comment to somebody. Somebody said, "Hey Mark, what's truck driving all about? You know, I hear it's a lifestyle change. You know, what do you mean by that?" And it was a good question. You know, because when you think about a job or a career, you're looking at a normal 9 to 5, you know. Typical job, wake up in the morning, grab a shower, get dressed, go to work, spend at work all day, take lunch, come home, you know, grab dinner, grab a beer, burp, fart, watch TV, and go to bed. Rinse, repeat until Friday comes around, and then you got your weekend. You got 2 days off. That's normal job. Everybody's used to that. We've all pretty much done that. But when it comes to trucking, that world changes. Because this is not, and again, this is just generalizations, things off the top of my head here. You know, when I'm trying, you know, I'm trying to explain lifestyle change. What do you mean by lifestyle, Mark? Well, there's a lot to it. I mean, a lot. And things you need to think about before you jump into a trucking career. And this is in no particular order, and I'm pretty sure, you know, other viewers, you know, you guys are going to find things I miss when I'm describing the trucking lifestyle. And please post your thoughts down below on the changes in lifestyle that I miss here today with this video. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'd really like to have everybody jump in and chime in on this one. That way we can help give the people that are thinking about getting into trucking, give them a better, clearer picture of what we mean when we say lifestyle change. So let's start just with work hours, okay? There are no set regular work hours in OTR truck driving, okay? You may get a load that picks up at 9 o'clock at night, and based on proper trip planning, it starts right then and there, okay? And because of our logbooks and the way the hours work, let's say you're doing a coast-to-coast run from California to the East Coast. If you were to stick to a 10-hour break at the end of each day, you know, take a 10-hour break, that means your sleep cycle is backing up 2 hours at a time. So even though you started day one at 9 o'clock at night, by the time you're done with that load, you could be starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on your last day. So sleep is very irregular. When I was training, I'd always tell my students, grab sleep whenever you can. Like right now, I'm here at a distributor, got on the door. Technically, yeah, I should be in the bunk sleeping right now. Even though I woke up 3.5 hours ago, my normal pattern is I'll grab a nap while they're unloading me, because it's a grocer. It's gonna take anywhere from, you know, 2 hours to 4, 5, 6 hours. Don't know how long it's gonna take, so I should be grabbing some sleep. And that's what you do. You grab sleep whenever you can, okay? Because there are no set hours. When I'm done with this load and they get me empty, doesn't mean I'm gonna be dispatched right away. My next load dispatch may not come until 1 o'clock this afternoon. Well, I've got a 3 a.m. delivery here. What if I don't get dispatched till 1? Am I gonna stay awake all morning? I probably will, because I've only been working for 3 hours, so. Yeah, you really have to plan your sleep, because it's not a 9 to 5. You're not going to be going to bed at 9 o'clock at night and getting up at 6 in the morning every day. It doesn't work that. Sometimes you're sleeping during the day and getting up at 5 o'clock at night. Talk to your mentor about that. When you're at the truck stops talking to drivers, talk to them. Ask them questions about sleep pattern. That'll help get you going. Other lifestyle changes. Well, let's take a look at the truck stop world. just the logistics of eating, sleeping, and showering on the road when you're a driver. When you're in a house and you've got a 9-to-5 job, that's pretty easy. You know, the bathroom and the shower's 20 steps down the hall. In a truck? No, you're in a truck stop. You've got a, 50, 100-yard walk into the truck stop just to use the bathroom or grab a shower. And, oh, by the way, just because that truck stop only has 8 showers, and meanwhile there's 200 trucks out in the parking lot, if you think you're going to get up at 7 in the morning or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night and go grab a shower, there's going to be a line. It's that simple. Where if you have a 9-to-5 job, you're at home. I can go take a shower whenever I want. In trucking, got your shower bag, better be prepared to wait in line to grab a shower. Sometimes you got to wait in line just to grab a bathroom stall just so you can have your morning constitution. Okay, there's that little frustration in life. Okay, they're not bathrooms handy all the time. Not to get too graphic, sometimes Mother Nature calls at the most inopportune times. An example, I-10, West Texas, between Van Horn, Texas and San Antonio. Mother Nature calls out there. There's not a lot of rest areas or truck stops. So, yeah, sometimes you're getting a little creative with the trees and the shrubs and the bushes and stuff. So, very rarely, but, Mother Nature, she can trip you up whenever she wants. So think about that as well. Are you prepared to have the day-to-day frustrations and time-consuming process of just grabbing showers or going and use the bathroom? Food on the truck. Oh, so many drivers deal with just having sandwiches and deli meats and microwaves on the truck. I've got a refrigerator on my truck, and I keep lunch meats and sandwiches and microwavable stuff in there. Because in a 9-to-5, when you're at home, you're hungry, you just walk over to the kitchen there and grab some cooking pans and, whip yourself up, on a 4-burner stove and your microwave, and half hour later, you got dinner. Trucking's technology, cooking on the truck's come a long way in the last 5 or 10 years. Now we've got Burton ovens, microwaves that run at lower amperage draws. So cooking on the truck has gotten a lot easier, but this place isn't that big. You don't have room for a 4-burner stove. If you try to put a hot plate on it, you better have a really big inverter. Okay? And the Burton oven helps and the microwave helps. Some guys I know, I'm jealous. I don't know how they do it. I wish I had the patience for it. But they'll bring out a little hibachi grill or a little barbecue grill and strap it to the back deck here behind the cab. And every now and then they'll barbecue. Which that's kind of cool. I like that. But there's that frustration. How frequently can you get into a grocery store to go shopping? Guess what? You're going to find most of your shopping done at Walmart, because there's a higher probability you're going to find truck and trailer parking in a Walmart than you are in any grocery store. So yeah, you got that deal to deal with. Where to park when you go grocery shopping. So to me, that's a big lifestyle difference, because when you're in a house, you got a 9-to-5, you just jump in the car, run down to the grocery store, get groceries, come back, you're done. In a truck, shopping's a little bit different. You actually have to plan that out. Am I going through a community that has a Walmart that has truck parking? How much do I buy so it doesn't spoil? How little do I buy? It's the logistics of lifestyle change on the truck. Another issue, a big one, which I just went through, and friends and family, those that know me know this, but I'm going to bring this out just to share a lifestyle change of the trucking industry. And I apologize that the video is going a little long here. I know it is. But this is a big one, and one everybody's going to have to deal with eventually at some point in their career. You're out driving, you're in your rhythm, you got your groove going, and then you get that phone call that your spouse or your child or a parent is in the hospital. Well, if you live in Phoenix and you're currently under a load in Massachusetts, and your wife or child goes into the hospital, there's not a lot you can do except, at best, at quickest, get the load taken care of, get on an airplane and fly home. But even at best, that's still a day and a half or 2 days before your bedside at the hospital. It really takes a strong home front to be able to deal with medical issues at home when you're not there. It's stressful for everybody, including yourself. And in this job, like we mentioned, you've got to stay focused. For safety reasons, stay focused on your job. And that's very difficult to do when in your head you're worried about a child or your wife in the hospital. That's a big lifestyle, because if you've got a 9-to-5 job, you can tell the boss, I'm out of here early, I got to go to the hospital. My kid just got admitted, or my wife just got admitted to the hospital. In trucking, man, that's a tough one. It really is. I just dealt with this last week. By the grace of God, I just happened to have a load that was taking me to my home state, and I was only delayed by about 24 hours. And wife went into the hospital Thursday night. By Friday night, I was bedside with her. So just through sheer luck, that worked out well. Which, by the way, guys, it's not cancer, and she doesn't have to do surgery. So, yeah, no cancer, no surgery. Medicine. Matter of fact, she's back at work today, here on Tuesday, so thank goodness for that. But that's another one to strongly consider, is can you be away from your family when there's a medical emergency at home? Do you have the ability to mentally focus on the job until you can get on an airplane, or until you can get a load going home? Can you stay focused on that? Can your family, take care of the issue and be supportive with you as you're trying to get home? Or are they going to fall apart? So these are just some of the issues when we talk about trucking as a lifestyle change. It's the conveniences and inconveniences when you compare a 9-to-5 job to one where you could be 3,000 miles away from home. And then the logistics of eating, sleeping, going to the bathroom, showering. It's totally different. So again, I apologize for the long video. Let's wrap this thing up. If you've got more comments, please post them below. And of course, if you're thinking about coming trucking, you've already made up your mind. I really appreciate it if you give Prime a strong consideration. And if you do apply in with Prime out of Springfield, Missouri, please just go to driveforprime.com, fill out the online application. If you'd be so kind, go ahead and drop my name on the referral line. And when it says, what recruiter are you talking to, put the gentleman's name. His name is Lane Williams. L-A-N-E Williams. Lane Williams is your recruiter. Drop my name on the referral line. It'll be greatly appreciated. And if you've got questions, can't get hold of me on Facebook or here on YouTube, just dial this 1-800 number right here. That's 1-800-540-9252. 1-800-540-9252. That's my 800 number. Get you directly to my recruiting team. They have answers for you if you've got questions, okay? That does it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Let's wait for these lumpers to give me a call. See you next week.